in boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Alrighty then, in my Jim Carrey voice, we on the move. Hearing that Leo Santa Cruz, Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be at the super featherweight limit of 130 pounds. Let's talk about can Leo Santa Cruz upset Tank and the weight. But hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Still waiting on word on the original channel when that's back up. I got a lot of work to do over there. But hopefully it will come back. It's in the process of coming back right now. So when I get the good word, you guys will know first. When I'm debating, should I go live tonight on this channel? I'm in the process of monetizing this channel as well. So appreciate everybody that came over and subbed. But yeah, let's talk about Leo and Tank. I knew they was gonna make this fight at 130. They can call Gervonta Davis a 3 or 4-time world champion now in 2 different weight classes, which in actuality he would only be a 2-time world champion if he beat Leo Santa Cruz. Even though he shouldn't even be a 2-time, he's only officially a 1-time. When I explain that, people, you hating on Gervonta, and I'm not hating on Gervonta. The reason I say he will only be a 1-time world champion is because he only won one real belt, the IBF belt. And Floyd, when he did his press tour over there in the UK, he said all these super and regular interim championships, that ain't what's hot in these streets. All right, and he right. And guess what? Gervonta Davis was giving. He fought for a regular belt, WBA belt originally, and was given a super. So he really wasn't the champion. Alberto Machado beat the man in Jezreel Corrales, who Christopher B. Hop Colbert just beat. He beat the man. You know what I'm saying? And then Machado lost to Kasinko twice, who's now with Top Rank. And he just lost to somebody that Leo was trying to fight instead of the last guy he fought on the Wilder, Luis Ortiz 2 undercard. So all Tank doing is winning his fake belt back. And then the belt he won versus Yuriorkis Gamboa, that wasn't a real belt. It's a regular belt. So when you boil it down, he's only a 1-time world title holder if he beat Leo Santa Cruz. Because the real champion should be, I think, was it Rene Alvarado who beat Kasinko? That should be the world Super WBA title holder. So break that down. But going back down to 130, I mean, I don't think anybody believes Tank gonna make that weight unless he hire a strength and conditioning coach, which he should. You know, I think more fighters need to hire Blu-ray. You know, Blu-ray is the animal. I think it's being proven that Errol Spence's basically got mad at him for whatever reason it was. It's proven that, you know, he's responsible. He's a large part of why Errol Spence was so strong and in great condition. You know, Gervonta is not going to make weight unless he gets a strength and conditioning coach and go back to Camp Kevin Cunningham, which he had them dudes on point. Kevin Cunningham was a former cop. So you already know he a disciplinarian. He on code. He probably got them on the military diet and shit. So, you know, with that being said, man, if he get a strength and conditioning coach and go back to Kevin Cunningham, man, I think he'll make the weight comfortably. I think he's more dangerous at 30 because he got one-punch knockout power at 30. At 35, he don't have one-punch knockout power. He don't know how to put his punches together. Tank is a one punch at a time type of guy. He's so used to just getting dudes out of there with one punch, just like Deontay Wilder. But what you got to remember is you can't knock out everybody with one punch, especially a heavyweight. And you in a good heavyweight division, and you barely got somebody that like Tyson Fury that know how to roll and know how to box. And when you moving up in weight like Tank, you just can't. You can't expect to get dudes out there with one shot at a time, especially until you grow into the division. So Tank don't know how to put 2, 3, 4 together. He don't know how to fight on the inside, and that's the issue. But going on to 130, he got one punch knockout power. I'm not sure if Leo Santa Cruz ever been knocked down. And Leo looked pretty strong at 130 in his last fight versus Miguel Flores. He looked young. He kept the distance, the range. And I do think with people looking at, you know, Leo having more, you know, gas in the tank and being fresher than Gamboa, people think Leo got a chance at the Tank last performance. You know, Leo, I don't even know if he ever really been seriously hurt or dropped. And to be honest, Leo is a huge step up in competition for Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm not the biggest Leo Santa Cruz fan, but like I said, you be hating. I give credit where credit is due. And I do think that it's dangerous for him to fight Tank at 30 because Tank got real one-punch knockout power. But if he can get past the first 5 or 6 rounds with Tank, all that drinking and all that partying and all that not taking boxing serious, Leo will be able, if he can take 2 rounds without getting dropped in the first 6, Leo gonna clean up in the end. Watch what I tell you. If he gonna clean up in the end, Leo gonna win 8 rounds to like 4 if he wins. I don't think he can knock out Tank, and that's the problem. But if he get dropped 1 or 2 times, it's a wrap. In the first 6 rounds, it's a wrap. And Tank is young enough to recover from not being focused, not being in shape, not eating right. He's young enough to recover right now. In the long run, it's going to get him. But do we trust Tank to train wherever he's going to train at? If he trained in Baltimore, like I said, I wouldn't touch this fight with a 20-inch pole. This is keeping it real. I wouldn't touch this fight. He's not focused. You know what I'm saying? Leo is talented. He know how to keep range. He know how to keep Tank at distance. Tank gonna have to get in the inside. And Leo know how to move his feet well enough and do things well, and he can just work real good. So I don't think Gervonta can punch with Leo on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? But eventually everybody figured that the puncher will catch him. Leo don't have the upper body movement that Tyson Fury got or Mayweather got. He's stiff, but he know how to keep his hands home. He know how to roll shots. Roll with them. He know how to pick them off with his gloves. So it should be interesting. And, this would be a step up in competition for Leo Santa Cruz too. We don't know how much better Gervonta is than Carl Frampton. You know what I'm saying? But 30, the benefits is Tank got one punch knockout power. The cons for Tank at 130 is that being drained. And that's basically it for me. At 30, I think that's his best weight class. But, for Leo, the pros is you get a drained Tank. Stamina might not be there in the later rounds. The con is he can really punch at 30. So, we'll see how it really work out for him, man. But as far as, can Leo score the upset? Absolutely. With all these upsets that's been going on in the last 12 to 18 months, whatever the hell it's been, are people too naive to believe that Tank can't get stopped? Seriously, are you that naive to believe Tank can't get stopped? Not stopped, get beat. Excuse me. He can get beat. Upset can happen. Leo can go out there and box his ass off, and Tank get tired. Tank could fatigue out and Leo take advantage of him. So it's a good possibility that Leo Santa Cruz will score the upset. I'm just keep it real. Power ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? If Leo can stop him by just work rate, just tiring him out, touching the body, frustrating him. And also Tank has to cooperate and not have a good training camp, not be focused. He can't be focused with a case hanging over his head. He too immature. He don't take shit serious. He's a boy. He's a boy. His mindset is of a boy. It's not even of a teenager. He's not mature at all. Leo already training, dedicated, and all that. So, like I said, I wouldn't bet on this fight at all. Even if Leo was the favorite, I wouldn't take that bet. I just don't trust Gervonta enough. I don't trust Gervonta enough to verse anybody, bro. Keep this in mind. They didn't think Gervonta was ready to fight Tevin Farmer. And Tevin Farmer was one of the most, weakest champs. And I don't mean no disrespect, but he was one of the most weakest champs in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't trust him to fight Tevin Farmer. Let that sink in right now. I think Leo was a better fighter than Tevin Farmer at 30. And we see why they didn't think Tank was ready with Gamboa. He's so used to just going in there and just getting a knockout. You're not gonna knock everybody out when you in lower weight classes moving up. Your power gonna decrease. So then when you move up in weight class and your power decrease, what you gotta beat them with? You beat dudes with speed, intellect, skills. That's what you beat dudes with more finesse. When you move up enough high in weight, you can't outpower guys. That Duran and Shane Mosley shit is an anomaly. They both naturally was welterweights. When you move up in weight, you gotta be more skillful. And Tank ain't got no skills, bro. I'm sorry, man. I ain't gonna say got no skills. He got enough skills. He ain't got enough skills. I'm running that versus Gamboa. He ain't got shit other than, one or two shots, left hook here and there. He ain't really know how to fight on the inside neither. If Leo Santa Cruz wanted to go on the inside late in the fight, put his elbow, put his shoulder in the Tank and work Tank and give Tank that time business, he could. I'm telling you. How to beat Tank is you can outbox the motherfucker, stay clear of him for the first few rounds, outbox him, or after a while, take the steam out his ass, get tired, walk his ass down like Tyson Fury did Deontay Wilder and make him call you his baby back bitch. That's how you beat him. He can't fight on the inside, man. I'm telling you that right now. But, like I said, I wouldn't touch this fight with a 40-foot pole in betting, man. But I do favor Gervonta to get the stoppage. I don't think it's going to be as easy as people think, but hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. Got business questions, priority sponsorship, real questions. Shout out to Graylin Wells for the donation on Cash App yesterday. If you want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We going.